Many Koreans stayed up all night watching Trump's inauguration, hoping he would mention election fraud. Today, I'm going to break down Trump's every word and action to reveal the powerful words he conveyed. Let's dive in. For those who watched the inauguration, let me ask you, was the atmosphere one where Trump could blatantly shout election fraud? Not at all. It was a highly formal and solemn event. Yet, despite these limitations, Trump dropped significant hints during his speech. Here's what he said.
We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken. And we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation.
Do you think these words were solely about America's current situation? Think deeper. This was a clear declaration that Trump will never surrender to illegal and unjust activities like election fraud. After the inauguration, during his informal speech, Trump's true intentions became even more evident. He spoke about America's election fraud for a full 3 minutes. Even though Melania Trump reportedly asked him, "Please don't talk about that today. It's supposed to be a good day," Trump went ahead and addressed the election fraud openly. Now, Melania's expression might not have been the best, but for us, isn't this exactly the kind of news we've been waiting for? And here's what's even more important. Less than 24 hours after his inauguration, Trump filed a voter fraud lawsuit against the state of California. If this doesn't prove that Trump is ready to tackle election fraud head-on, I don't know what does. Now let's address the big question. Will Trump ignore Korea's election fraud? Absolutely not. To Trump, Korea is a strategically valuable card. Through Korea, Trump can conquer China and strengthen the US, South Korea, and Japan alliance. Resolving Korea's election fraud issue would be politically advantageous for Trump. From Trump's closing remarks at the inauguration to his informal speech, and finally his lawsuit against California for voter fraud, I'm more convinced than ever that Trump will act faster and more decisively than we expected. Trump has already begun his fight against election fraud, and Korea's election fraud is unlikely to escape his attention. We are witnessing history in the making.